So here I have in my hand the DJI Action 4 cam, and obviously there's a bunch of controversy out there with the microphone static and obviously all kinds of what you can add to microphones, and I'm going to help you out with this in just a bit. I'm not going to say it's going to fix everybody's microphone, but here I do have what I connect to it and the problem that exists with this specific microphone. So if you do have a Rode Wireless Go 2, and this is definitely going to help you out, and if you have other microphones, it may also help you out. Okay, so before we get right into it, first off, I just want to say if you happen to visit the New England area or you are in New England, such as Massachusetts, Vermont, New York, or Connecticut, and there's obviously Maine and New Hampshire, if you happen to like outdoor popular tourist attractions, when I do get my chance and I get to go out and travel, I do like to visit different things, and I will also put videos out there and just kind of show some of the scenery and things in them. If you happen to like to adventure, it may help you out on your decisions to go to some of these places. I also do occasionally do product recommendations and reviews. I do vehicle maintenance tips and tricks, and basically today I'm going to say that anything that I capture out there with my camera or my phone that I think's interesting to upload, I am going to definitely upload it. So consider subscribing to see various different things. I've got the algorithm going this way, that way, always, so I can't really build my channel, but it does help if you do happen to subscribe to my channel. If I like your channel or something of interest, most of the time I subscribe back to you. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm going to try to make this simple. So if you have the Rode Wireless Go, like I had mentioned before, it's probably going to be one of your good, it's going to be a fix, but this confused me and threw me for a loop. I took a lot of time and did a lot of research, basically hours at night, Reddit, Quora, DJI forums, other YouTube videos. There's a bunch of mixed reviews, and I'm not saying 100% this is going to fix yours because everything varies a little bit. So in the beginning of this camera, I had a USB-C to C cable. I would plug this in, not knowing if this had audio on it or not, but knowing that it connects my Rode wireless receiver to my S25 or 23 Ultra. So with that being said, every time this was plugged into my DJI Action 4, it was just complete static and it didn't do nothing. I tried fixing the gain. I did everything I could possibly do and it didn't work. So for the heck of it, I just took one of the Rode universal charging cables, and I also have one of the adapters that came with my phone, which is a USB A to C. I put it in here to make both of these ends USB-Cs, and I went from the Rode receiver into my Action 4 cam, and boom, it was flawless. Perfect audio, no static, and it was working. Well, here's the part that kind of got me a little off track here and confused me. Just last week, I did an update on this camera of the firmware, and this stopped working, but this also still has static, and it kind of confused me because I've got so many little cables in my little bag over there, bundles that I save. So I started trying all different cables, and I still got either there was no audio at all because it wasn't an audio cable, or I got static. So I'm like, what the heck is going on here? I really, after doing a little research, thought, well, maybe the camera's bad or the USB port in the camera's already bad. I'm just going to give up and give the camera, or try to return the camera, which I couldn't do. So I said, heck with it. So I kept digging a little bit more. And I also thought, well, maybe the USB-C adapter or USB A to C adapter was failing because I plugged so many different things into it, a hard drive, and also use it to plug it into a flash drive. So I thought, well, maybe that was it. But then I plugged it into my phone and it was working fine. So it kind of had me stumped. Then I actually downloaded the Rode app into my phone so that I could see if there was any other settings in the microphone that I could change, or change the gain on my phone. And while I went to plug it into, or when I went to put the app in my phone, it said it needed an update. And I actually recently just got rid of my laptop, and it said it needed to be done with Mac or Windows. So I went up to my father's, to make a long story short. And for the heck of it, I didn't really think nothing of it, but I took and I updated the firmware on my Rode Wireless Go 2. And lo and behold, the USB-C that's nice and clear on my phone and never worked on the DJI Action 4, now plugged into the receiver into the Action 4, is working. Nice crystal clear audio. And this cable, I didn't even try to see if it was still working or not. But this regular USB-C to C, which is obviously audio capable because it's plugged into my Note 23 Ultra and works, fixed the issue with just the firmware update. So breaking it down, I did the firmware update on this. It stopped this cable from working, USB A to C with the adapter, and then USB C to C with that still was staticky, and then I did the update on the microphone, and now the USB-C to C works. So hopefully that's not a lot to take in. Maybe it'll help somebody out, maybe it won't. Comment, let me know your experiences. Let me know if you've updated your firmware. Let me know what mic you're using. Give it a thumbs up if it helped you. While my channel's small and I'm not a crazy electronics guru or anybody out there with a lot of tech, I just put these little videos as I do my own research just like anybody else would. So again, thanks for watching, and until the next one, hopefully it helped you.